Above the square, Mario and Koopa continue to slug it out, each thinking the other has the pendant. But when the noise grows louder, they realize the truth. The rock is in place, and the merge has started without them. They watch in amazement as cars, buildings, and Goombas shimmer in and out of existence. They look down and discover that they've begun to shimmer too. Back in Brooklyn, at the excavation site, Daniela tries to convince a news crew that the Mario brothers are trapped in another dimension, trying to save the planet. The TV crew isn't buying it. Neither is Anthony Scapelli, who stands nearby.
Those guys will do anything for publicity.
Convinced her story is just some elaborate game, the crew starts packing up. But just then, the air begins to shimmer. Suddenly, Goombas appear at the excavation site, armed with de-evolution guns. The New York skyline disappears, and the Koopa skyline takes its place. Mario and Koopa appear, still punching and jabbing one another. This ain't no game. The TV crew decides to stay. Koopa breaks away from Mario and plucks a Devo gun from the hand of a nearby Goomba. Laughing, he turns to Mario.
It's Brooklyn! Welcome to my world! And goodbye!
Koopa fires. Mario ducks. The blast hits Scapelli, who turns into a chimp wearing a $1,200 suit. Mario lunges for the gun. Underground, Luigi and Daisy try desperately to reverse the merging process. With his plumber's tools, Luigi devises a makeshift lever and tries to pull the crystal out.
It's working!
As the noise reaches a crescendo, Luigi gives one last yank, and the crystal tumbles out. As quickly as they appeared, the armed Goombas shimmer and disappear from the excavation site. The Empire State Building, the World Trade Center, and the rest of New York shimmer back into focus. Just as suddenly, Mario and Koopa find themselves next to the bone-dry fountain in Koopa Square. Koopa looks to his Goombas for help.
You pea-brained morons! Don't just stand there!
The dim-witted Goombas begin to dance. Luigi and Daisy emerge from the tunnel just in time to witness the face-off between Mario and Koopa. Luigi taps two grooving Goombas on the shoulders and politely takes their Devo guns. He tosses one to his big brother.
Mario!
Mario levels the gun at Koopa and fires. Zapped by the de-evolution beam, Koopa twitches and trembles.
See you later, alligator!
The crowd grows silent. The Goombas stop dancing. Everyone looks up as Koopa contorts and falls back into the bucket of the crane. Then suddenly, a very angry Tyrannosaurus Rex rises in his place. Mario and Luigi fire again, and again, and again. Jolted by the beams, the T-Rex begins to shrink and change from lizard to slime. Then, a huge glob of slime oozes from the bucket and splatters into the street. The fungus that used to be king seems to wave, then disappears through the cracks of the dry fountain. Suddenly, the fountain springs to life with fresh, crystal clear water. The dry, parched earth in Koopa Square turns lush, covered with grass and sweet-smelling flowers. Luigi turns to Daisy.
Come on, let's get home.
I can't. I can't go yet.
What do you mean? Daisy, you know how I feel about you, even if I don't really say it exactly right. I want to show you. I want to be with you.
Look, what she's trying to say is, she loves you. But she's got to stay here until she really knows where she belongs. And if you love her, you'll understand. And you'll leave now before your brother strangles you.
Luigi kisses Daisy for the first time, and possibly the last. Then, each goes back to their own separate world. After a few days, the excitement of the Mario Brothers' adventure dies down, and they find themselves alone in their apartment when a pretty visitor in combat fatigues knocks on the door.
Daisy!
You're not gonna believe this.
I believe!
The plumbers strap on their tool belts. Look out, foes of Daisy. The Super Mario Brothers are on their way.